Governor Obasani receives released Kuriga school children. Federal government files tax evasion charges against Binance's company executive escapes detention. National Hajj Commission increases Hajj fare from 4.9 million naira to 6.8 million naira. On the foreign scene, 5 dead, 1,000 homes destroyed in Papua New Guinea earthquake. Hello and welcome to Trust TV's News Update. I am Chiamaka Nwafo. Thank you for joining us. In Kaduna State, the governor, Senator Obasani, has said he was glad to see the released Kuriga children in high spirits on Sunday evening when he visited them. The governor added that the children will be formally handed over to him on Monday afternoon, after which they will be hosted to a dinner at the Sir Kashim Ibrahim House, Kaduna. He said they will continue to undergo social counseling and proper medical supervision for the meantime.
The confirmation we got after the safe rescue and return of these children was that there were actually 137 of them that were abducted from the school, with one of their staff, Mr. Abubakar, making 138. This figure comprised of 76 of the female students and 61 of the men, who are seated right here now in front of you.
I would like to especially appreciate our GOC, General Saraso, for all the efforts ensuring that our children are back home safely. But I'm happy that the children, just like my brother General Saraso have just said, they have been very cooperative. They made it clear to the army that they were 137.
In the FCT, the operatives of the police command, in an effort to fight against banditry, stormed a kidnapper's den in GB Forest bordering Deide, Abuja in the early hours on Saturday. The crime prevention operation was carried out on the heels of a credible intelligence that one Malam Danyamboy and gang members and colleagues to one Nasiru Muhammad, also known as Danger, who was earlier arrested and paraded by the police command in connection with a series of kidnappings in the FCT, had planned a reprisal kidnapping attack in Zuba and its environs over the arrest of their members. The Commissioner of Police FCT, Bennett Igwe, reassured residents of his commitment to ensuring the safety of all and sundry. Firearms and cows were recovered from the camp. Solid security put over in the south. The police operatives, in collaboration with the military and vigilantes, have rescued 20 kidnapped victims in Edo State. It was guarded that hoodlums suspected to be kidnappers on March 18 abducted 41 passengers into the bush along the Lakbese Road in Akoko Edo local government area of the state. It was also guarded that security teams are still combing the bush to rescue other 21 victims still under captivity. Now, the state police spokesperson, SP Chidi Nwabozo, confirmed the rescue of 20 victims. In Kwara State, a clash between cult groups has left one person dead and several others injured, with destruction of several vehicles in the Bakata area in Loring West local government area of the state. It was guarded that a suspected cultist, simply identified as Abiodun Weekend, gunned down a member of a rival group named Yusuf over a disagreement. However, the situation was said to have degenerated when the deceased groups stormed the residence of the suspect at Ghana compound with guns and cutlasses with other dangerous weapons to avenge his death. According to a witness, over 6 cars were destroyed and many people injured during the attack. The spokeswoman for the State Police Command, Tom Ejiria Adeyemi, confirmed the incident. Now, former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai again met with another chieftain of the Social Democratic Party, SDP. The move further fueling speculation about his future political plans. El-Rufai was pictured at the Abuja residence of Senator Abubakar Gada along the SDP chairman Shehu Musa Gabam and other party leaders. The former governor of Kaduna State was accompanied by Senator Teslim Folari, the All Progressives Congress APC gubernatorial candidate for Oyo State in the 2023 general elections, and Senator Nasif Suleiman, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) from Bauchi State. El-Rufai had last week visited the SDP Secretariat in Abuja. The federal government has initiated criminal proceedings against Binance, a leading cryptocurrency exchange platform. The charges filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja were announced on Monday by the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS). A statement by Special Advisor submitted to the Executive Chairman, Daria Adikombi, said the lawsuit implicates Binance with a 4-count tax evasion accusation. Joined with the crypto company as second and third defendants in the suit are Tigran Gambarian and Nadeem Anjawala, both senior executives of Binance currently under the custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). Meanwhile, one of the two Binance executives detained in Nigeria for alleged tax evasion and other offences, Nadeem Anjawala, has reportedly escaped from police custody. Reports the 38-year-old escaped on Friday, 22nd March, from the Abuja guest house where he and his colleague were being detained after guards on duty led him to a nearby mosque for prayers in the spirit of the ongoing Ramadan fast. The Briton, who also has Kenyan citizenship, is believed to have flown out of Abuja using a Middle East airliner. In Benue State, Governor Hyson earlier at the weekend directed the suspension of all mining activities pending a verification exercise to collect all mining data in Benue State. Earlier gave the order while inaugurating 60 mine marshals drawn from the personnel of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC), the government house in Makurdi, to curb illegal mining of solid minerals across the state. The governor, who was represented by his deputy barrister Sam Ode, said he would not tolerate any illegality in the state, stressing the need for the civil defense personnel not to relent in combating crimes. He said the personnel are expected to collaborate with members of the Mineral Resources and Environment Management Committee to defend the interests of the people of Benue State. In an effort to fight against tuberculosis disease in Bauchi State, the people who have persistent cough symptoms have been advised to use diagnosis and treatment centers at various local government areas of the state. This was disclosed during a press briefing in commemoration of the World Tuberculosis Day, celebrated globally on the 24th of March by the World Health Organization, WHO. Trust TV's Adamu Imam tells us more.
This year's commemoration of World Tuberculosis Day is designed to build public awareness that TB remains an epidemic in most parts of the world, causing death of nearly 1.5 million people each year, mostly in developing countries. Nigeria ranks 6th among the high-burden countries in the world and first in Africa. Against this background, health experts said in 2023, Bauchi State detected and notified 9,332 drug-susceptible TB cases as against 7,806 in 2022.
Is we can end tuberculosis, and I believe we can end it. Reason because among all the chronic diseases, tuberculosis is a disease that once you start medication, you can achieve 100% cure. Because unless otherwise, if there's a problem, and those problems are well known to all of us, the faulty drug, and probably having some infection with drug-resistant strain of Mycobacterium tuberculosis.
On the issue of distance of the facility for tuberculosis patients to access, the health expert says they have already put measures in place to address that.
Of drugs, because we have adequate supply of drugs. We don't have issue of diagnosis because we have fairly widespread diagnostic centers. What our main challenge is for people that are coughing for 2 weeks or more. Anybody that is coughing for 2 weeks or more is presumed to have tuberculosis, and therefore you should go to the nearest center where this diagnosis can be made free of charge. And if he is found to have TB, the treatment is for 6 months and the drugs is free of charge. So our main challenge in a nutshell is that people are not accessing the services.
The breakthrough action in collaboration with Bakatma, however, enjoined media and relevant stakeholders to create awareness that tuberculosis disease is curable. Adam Imam, Trust TV News, Bauchi.
Now, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NARCON, has urged intending pilgrims that still wish to participate in the 2024 Hajj to add 1.9 million naira to the 4.9 million naira they have paid. The Commission, in a statement by its spokesperson, Fatima Sanda, said the increase should be paid latest by 28 March 2024, as it will shut down its system and no other payment will be accommodated after that. Fatima advised those seeking to withdraw their registration for 2024 Hajj to formally request a refund from their respective states. She further explained that previously, NARCON requested an extension, which has reluctantly granted. The increase takes the Hajj fare to 6.8 million naira from the 4.9 million naira that was announced in February. This is a news update on Trust TV. Coming up ahead. Mixed reactions trail Katsina State Government 10 billion naira Ramadan feeding program. More when we return. Please do stay with us. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us and for just joining us. It's the news update on Trust TV. Now a recap of our top stories. Governor Obasani receives released Kuriga school children. And federal government files tax evasion charges against Binance's company executive escapes detention. Moving on. In an effort to alleviate economic hardships and inflation, Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has distributed food palliatives to over 52,500 households in 7 local governments of southern Borno. Additionally, he provided 100 million naira to support agricultural activities for 2,000 youths and women. Trust TV's Beatrice Kurutsi tells us more.
The food distribution, which kicked off at the Biu Stadium, covered local councils of Biu, Shani, Chibok, Askira Oba, Kwayar Kusa, Bayo, and Hawul. The distributed food palliatives included bags of rice and maize grains. In addition to distributing food palliatives, the governor also allocated 100 million naira to over 2,000 youths and women to support food production initiatives. The deputy governor of Borno State, Usman Kadafur, urged beneficiaries to utilize the grant judiciously for the intended purpose. Deputy Governor of Borno State, Usman Kadafur, announced that the governor commissioned a water project in Hawul, local government in southern Borno. The Azari water project features a combined 565,000-litre capacity reservoir, a 400,000-litre corrugated tank, and another 165,000-litre corrugated overhead tank, standing at a height of 12 meters, all powered by a 22,000 kV solar power system. The Commissioner of Water Resources highlighted that the state government constructed 10 basement and hybrid boreholes, 17 hand pump boreholes, and rehabilitated 20 in Hawul local government.
The project also consists of a facility office, pump house, gate house, perimeter fencing, and also construction of over 3-kilometer distribution network to Azari town from the facility, and patient point of batteries of taps separate across the city, across the town, in various locations.
during his visit to Biu. Governor Zulum also laid the foundation for the construction of an eye and dental hospital. He stated that the project is in fulfillment of his campaign promises and aims to ensure affordable healthcare service delivery to the people of Borno. Additionally, he approved funds to upgrade Biu General Hospital to a specialist hospital.
I want to direct the contractors to ensure that this project is completed within a period of 6 months.
This will make Borno State the only state above the Niger which has got eye hospital and dental hospital in every senatorial district.
The Zulum administration says it is committed to delivering on his manifesto for the overall growth and development of Borno State. Bitrus Kuruti, Trust TV News, Maiduguri.
Now we're crossing over to Kaduna State to bring you live coverage of the Kuriga school children abduction reunion. We'll circle back to Kaduna for more update on the return of the abducted school children in the state as the state government reunites them with their families. And now, away from Nigeria, at least 5 people were killed and estimated 1,000 homes destroyed when a magnitude 6.9 earthquake rocked flood-stricken northern Papua New Guinea. East Sepik Governor Alan Bird said dozens of villages nestled on the banks of the country's Sepik River were already dealing with major flooding when the quake struck early Sunday morning. Provincial Police Commander Christopher Tamari ordered that authorities have recorded 5 deaths, but the number of fatalities could be more. Now, many of the island nation's 9 million citizens live outside major towns and cities where the difficult terrain and lack of sealed roads can seriously hamstring search and rescue efforts. And with that, we've come to the end of the news update at this hour. For more news programs and documentaries, please do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. I am Chiamaka Nwafo. Thank you for joining us.